Hey guys, how's it going? Shimbob here, and today we're talking all about Winston and how to play him properly. Remember, if you do enjoy the video, go ahead and give it a like, and be sure to subscribe for more Overwatch and Destiny videos. Today I'm also doing another collab video with the Player 2s again. Their video today was also Winston gameplay, so be sure to head over to their channel for some more Winston gameplay and some laughs. The link should be on the screen right now and also in the description. So I would have to say that Winston is easily one of my favourite heroes, as he has such a simple loadout of skills but takes some extra skill to play well and use appropriately. As I usually am the one in my team that plays tank, I often switch onto Winston to change things up and disrupt the enemy team when they're on top of us a bit. So as for when Winston is best to use, I think he's great as a secondary tank in any game mode or map, but he can also be a really good primary tank for point control maps. That's because these maps and points are often attacked from lots of different angles, so Reinhardt, who you would normally have as your primary tank, isn't as effective because his shield only stops damage from one direction. Plus, Winston is really good for knocking people off the point with his super. When not to use Winston would be if you're bad at him, but by all means play him to learn him, but he's not really a hero you can just pick up and be good with instantly. So tip number 1 for Winston is pick your targets. So obviously Winston is a really good backline harasser. He can slow enemy teams down and get them out of position really well, even if he's not getting all the kills himself. So with this in mind, what you want to do is have a little mental list of characters that you know are like safe to jump onto with Winston and that you can take one-on-one pretty comfortably. Usually any support or damage dealer will be a pretty safe bet, as they often don't have too much health and generally won't be able to burn you down before you can kill them. Now this does take a little bit of practice to work out which heroes are the best to target, but some good examples that I like to regularly and fearlessly dive onto are Widowmaker, Hanzo, Genji, Tracer, Mercy. You see the pattern here though and what I'm sort of getting at. So tip number 2 is be mobile. So this applies in a couple of ways. First off, you want to be mobile in the sense that you should be moving around from enemy to enemy, taking them out in little 1v1 battles using your jump pack. But you also want to use your jump pack to get out of trouble. If you're stuck in a bit of a pickle, then you need to be able to use the jump pack to get to safety, set yourself up for your next attack. I often jump into a pack of enemies, then use my shield as I land, but once that goes down and I get stranded, I then use my jump pack to get out of there until my shield is off cooldown again, then I just rinse and repeat. And being mobile also refers to jumping around when you're versing someone one-on-one. Constantly jump around your enemies to make yourself harder to hit, and try and move in circles to make them turn around a bit. Because your weapon's AoE and it locks on pretty well, you can track them much easier while jumping around, so you're basically just a big nuisance. And tip number 3 is ultimate usage. So this one's a little bit different to how I usually recommend to use heroes' ultimates. With Winston, you can kind of use it as a bit of a panic ulti or right before you die, because when you do, you instantly regenerate all of your health and you have 1000 HP then, and you can just start wrecking people who are kind of expecting you to die. Otherwise, just try and use this in large groups of enemies, either on the point or payload, or jump into the enemy's back lines and slow their progression if they're about to launch a team push. So they're the only real tips I have for Winston, guys. Like I said, his moves are quite basic and minimal, but take a bit of practice and understanding to play well. The idea with Winston is to just be annoying and harass the other team constantly so they can't get up the map or get into a rhythm, and this allows the rest of your team to move up the map and get easier kills. Personally, I think Winston is a real team player and you need to be willing to sacrifice yourself for the betterment of the team sometimes. Once again, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Let me know if you have any tips of your own for playing Winston. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Make sure to check out the videos down below, and until next time, just keep doing what you're doing, guys. Cheers.